Hello guys, it's your girl Jozzy here. I find this video on the internet so interesting and I just want to share with you because a lot of people make video concerning Nigeria and Ghana and most of them don't speak well or what they say about somebody's country. I think they don't speak well because if not been to somebody's country before, you don't have to condemn that country. But I found this video interesting because all the people that they interview, they really spoke well. Let's listen to some of them. And this video is just about reaction. I just want to react to this video. Let's listen to what some of the Ghanaians are saying about Nigerians.
About country. We are all people and we must love each other. Nigeria is a good country. I love Nigeria. For the fact that man said that, I have doubts about them now. Wow. That's the first time I'm hearing that. The dragon, well, I've not traveled to Nigeria before, and the little I know about them is I've stayed with one or two friends of Nigerians, and to be frank with you, they are straightforward. They are straightforward, unless they want to scam you. If not, they are very sincere people. And for Nigeria country, I don't know much. The only thing I know is Wari is hunting them. That's what they always say. Wari is hunting us. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. So, okay, so Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof? Don't be Ghana. Have you tasted Nigerian jollof? No. So why will you say Ghanaian jollof is the best? You've not tasted Nigerian jollof. Why will you say Ghanaian jollof is the best? Actually, I spoke to a friend in the UK, and she said she went to a party and they prepared Nigerian jollof. Couldn't taste. She couldn't eat. Thank you. You said UK, not in Nigeria. Yes. So eating it from where your origin is from is different from where it's not from. So I want you to taste Nigerian jollof. Tell me when next. Maybe I'll see you next time. Okay, no problem. I will. I'll try. I'll try. I have a female friend from Nigeria, and she's in Ghana now. I'll ask her to prepare me one. I think this friend of mine, this Nigerian girl, gave me something called mwe. Moi moi. That's blended fish and an egg. Trust me, I would love to eat this even for a year. Whoa. Every day in my life, I would love to eat that food because I don't think Ghanaians can do that food. Wow. And Nigerian food, very, 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 very nutritious than Ghana food. Are you seeing?
You see what this guy is saying? I read the comments and a lot of people were saying that this guy has something to do with this Nigerian lady that gave him more. You know, this thing, I remember someone making content and describing Ghanaian food as shit, and I talk about it, and because of that, a lot of Nigerians came to insult me, and I also insult them back. If not been to somebody's country before, or if not tasted somebody's food before, don't describe the food as shit because you've not tasted the food before, or because the food does not come from your country, so there's nothing good out of it. You should put a stop to it. If you are a Ghanaian or a Nigerian and you've not tasted maybe Ghanaian food before or Nigerian food before, just say I've never tasted it before, so I don't know how it tastes, but maybe I can talk about it after testing it. And now this Nigerian guy said even Nigerian fufu is way better than Ghanaian own. You see how this thing varies. So we should value people's culture, right? And the guy is saying he tasted moi moi. I can also wait to taste that food because I haven't tasted it before. I cannot say that food I cannot eat it unless you tasted it before. You know how delicious or how it tastes. Then you can talk about it, right? So let's continue.
Yes, because it takes long for Nigerians to prepare food. It takes very long. Yeah, it takes a lot of squeeze the juice and everything before they prepare the food.
And I love it. It can be there. It can be there for a very long time before it gets contaminated. Yes. When Ghana fufu, when you put it down the next day, you can't eat it. Yes. What do you think about Nigeria as a country and Nigerians as what can you say about them?
Honestly, I think Nigerians are super smart. Yeah, that's what I think about them because I have a couple of Nigerian friends. I have some Nigerian neighbors. My cousin is actually married to a Nigerian. So yeah, they are smarter. Sometimes they overuse it.
This thing cracked me. He said we are smart, but sometimes they overuse it. The smartness of Nigerians will make them scam you. This is what the lady wants to say. Let's continue.
Which is taking advantage of situations sometimes. But overall, they are smart. That's how I see Nigeria.
Nigerian jollof or Ghanaian jollof?
Of course, Ghana jollof.
Have you tasted Nigerian jollof?
No.
No.
So why will you say it's Ghanaian jollof?
Because when I see the process that is being made and I check the Ghanaian process, I think Ghana is better. There the YouTube channel, need to connect. Yeah, no, I like what in Yama Gontiemo. No jacket ham of fame. And you know, I like no jam of fame. Thank you.
Oh, Nigeria is a nice country because, as I'm saying that, because why I say that Nigeria is a nice country because I've been there once.
Oh, you've been Nigeria?
Yeah.
Once when?
About 2004.
Okay.
You know what I call Okokomaiko?
Yeah, Okokomaiko. Okokomaiko. He knows Okokomaiko.
Yeah, Okokomaiko and Achampadi area there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been there for some 5 years. So Nigeria is a nice place for me. Yeah. I love to stay grass up. Oh, I've tested Nigerian food a lot. I've tested how they call it, aku.
Yes, this is what aku guys.
Aku and eba and how they call it, egusi.
Egusi. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, as a country,
I just want to say something about the eba and egusi soup. You know, Nigerians take fufu with that egusi soup, which when it comes to Ghana, that egusi soup, we eat it with rice or yam. Ghanaians don't eat egusi soup with fufu. We want, like, we call soup. You know, I don't know why they call theirs that egusi soup. It's just like stew in Ghana, but they call it stew. So you know how different. You can see the difference now. Now their stew, they call it soup. You know, they eat it with fufu, which Ghanaians don't use stew to eat fufu. So these are some of the differences. And if you haven't tasted the food before, you feel like, how can I eat fufu with stew? But that is their culture. That is their food. So you don't have to, say something bad about it unless you tasted it before. In the same way, they cannot also take fufu with the soup that we used to eat fufu unless they stay in Ghana for long. That is when they can eat fufu with the soup that we used to. Let's continue.
think Nigeria is not that peaceful concerning all the Boko Haram stories and all that we've heard. The crime rate in Nigeria is high. That's what we know about Nigeria. Okay, as far as the country is concerned, aside that, they still try to be happy and all that. So, yes, it's sort of a happy place.
So have you eaten a Nigerian food?
No. No, but I would like to try Eba sometime.
Eba.
With the egusi, is it stew or soup?
Yeah, egusi soup.
Yes, okay. Egusi.
Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof?
Please, Ghana jollof. Period. It's Ghana jollof.
Like how Ghanaians will say, hey, am I correct?
Yeah.
Hey.
There is no way you ask a Ghanaian about Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof, and the Ghanaian will say Nigerian jollof, right? Because they've not tasted Nigerian jollof before, and all that they know is their Ghanaian jollof, right? So you cannot ask me Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof, then I'll be like Nigerian jollof. Even if they've tasted Nigerian jollof before, because Ghana is their motherland, they will still choose their Ghanaian jollof, and Ghanaian jollof is the best.
Have you eaten Nigerian jollof?
No.
So why would you think Ghanaian jollof is the best? You've not eaten one. They say seeing is believing, right?
That's true. Good. Seeing is believing, and what I'm seeing, I don't even really think I want to try.
So you are seeing Nigerian jollof.
Look appetizing, that's Ghanaian jollof that.
So you're saying Nigerian jollof is not looking appetizing.
The ones I've seen do not look appetizing. So.
Really? Wow, that's very sad. It's happening. So, what do you think about Nigerians as citizens and Nigeria as a country? What do you think about them? Nigerians and Nigeria, what do you think about them? What can you say? Okay, so when it comes to Nigerians, they are beautiful, they are nice, very friendly. They have good music, no doubt. That one, yeah, they can dance to. Yeah, we see them. And when it comes to the food, the part. Okay, Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof? Ghanaian, you can attest to it. That one. I've not tasted, guys. I'm in Ghana right now, but I've not tasted Ghanaian jollof. But my other video, I'm going to taste Ghanaian jollof. So I want you to wait for that video. So to test which one is better, Nigerian jollof or Ghanaian jollof. So we'll decide. So he's saying Ghanaian jollof, but you're not tested. Have you tested Nigerian jollof? No. From the look of things, even those outside can attest to it that is Ghanaian jollof. Even your president can attest to it. I don't believe that because you've not tried it, so you can't judge your Ghanaian jollof over here. And there's full of drama in Nigeria. Serious drama. Like what drama? President. You can attest to it. Yeah, everything looks like a joke, but it's a nice country to be in. I would like to go to Nigeria, and when I get there, I'll taste their jollof so that I can. Even if I taste it, I know Ghanaian jollof is the best. Yeah, by egusi soup, eba and egusi soup, and is it pomo or pomo? Yeah.
I know them to be hardworking, and also they have different types of culture. I like their food though; it's dynamic. I mean, it's kind of different from the ones we have here in Ghana. And
can you mention of Nigerian food?
The one that they use the yam, the powdered yam.
Pounded yam.
Then which one again? I think that's the only one I can remember.
Okay.
So, and when it comes to singing, they are also good. I like the aspect of the Christian side. It's so different and also very inspiring and spiritual.
Yeah, they are cool because I have friends. Shout out.
So guys, you see what this Ghanaians said about Nigerians? But sometimes when you ask people, what do you think about somebody's country, the way they will trust their country, I mean, it's uncalled for. This is what we want as an African. This is what we should do as an African. We shouldn't trust somebody's country. We shouldn't say bad things about them when we have not experienced it ourselves. I find this video interesting and I said, let me share it with my audience here. I hope you enjoy it. And please don't forget to subscribe, continue supporting me. Let's hit 1K and let's be monetized. I'll come again with another video. Bye for now.